I can appreciate how someone looks in terms of from my perspective of what I think is something that looks good on aesthetically.
Yeah.
So I can see someone's. I love eyes. So if I see someone's eyes got really piercing, I'm like, wow, lovely eyes. Or dimples. I like dimples. Oh, I like dimples.
Yeah.
But when it comes to beautiful,
Yeah.
you can't mention beautiful without understanding someone's spirit or energy and what they bring. So for me, beautiful, I could never say someone's beautiful until I meet you, because I can see someone who looks great, and as soon as I hear them, they can I meet their energy before, man, get out of it. You know, beautiful is someone who, for me, it's their heart.
Yeah.
Where is your heart?
Yeah.
You know, do you care about yourself, and does that in turn give you space to care about the world around you? That to me is beautiful. And your own people, when you understand and you have insight, and there's loads of levels to this thing.
Right.
So I could never make that judgment on. I would need to meet someone, understand where their heart is, where their energy's at, all those things. 'Cause someone who I probably would look at and be like, wow, I need to learn from you. Like, there's an exchange, if that makes sense. There's things you couldn't. But aesthetically, like, and the worst thing about it is there is so many people that are waking up, but they're still trapped in, and you can see it. We've seen it when we're talking about certain topics. You see certain people mentioning things, and you're like, but you're not mentioning that genuinely. You're doing it from a place of, I need to impress. Or no,
make it seem like I know.
Yeah, it's like, I think the most beautiful thing, and this can be anyone, is about when someone hasn't got the need to prove themselves. They're just themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that is beautiful. When you don't need a title, you don't need other people's validation. You're just content. And I that's why I think what we have is quite beautiful, because we're all content in our own spaces. We're happy to be challenged. We're not trying to enforce ideas or something. It's just we're having chats. Some of it's radical to people. But we can still leave with love and be like,
when we leave the conversation behind. It's like I don't leave here thinking about any of the stuff that we speak about. It's just for the space. You get what I mean? What about you, love?
I kind of picking up off of Jane, to be fair. And I think that's you come to learn your experiences, because I've seen some people that, like, aesthetic wise, like optics purposes, lovely. Do you know what I mean? But hair, they're just their characteristics. Yeah, they're horrible. What they display, what they present. I just think, you're a piece of work. So I've definitely, do you know what I mean? You're a piece of work.
I would have said shit.
It was definitely with you on that. Because I was looking at her and I was like, oh, she said work. She was nice. I wouldn't have gone that far, can't I?
Yeah, but then I've come to, you know, the people where society will deem them as ugly or etc. Those are the people that have the biggest hearts, the most warming spirits, the ones that you would want to walk, but like you think I should walk past them or ignore them because they don't fit the status quo. Those are the people that, like, they're so loving, they're so sweet, they've got so much wisdom, they've got so much knowledge, and those are the things that I like about people, what they can impart on you. Because as well, you've got beauties in the eyes of the beholder. So really and truly, it is based off your experiences to what you believe to be beauty and what you believe to be those nice things. And to me, it's all within here. Like, I've come to know a lot of people and I've seen a lot of faces, and it's all about the heart for me, man. Honestly.
For me, I can't lie and say I don't use the term, but I find when I'm talking about people being beautiful, it tends to be more like children, and that's also. But it's not just about their looks. I might look at a child and say, oh my gosh, that child's beautiful, but that's because I can feel their spirit. So you can, I know it sounds horrible, but if you've got a child that you feel like, oh, you actually like your spirit already, look at you. You're like, oh, you cute. The same thing though, but when I say beautiful, it's a presence. It's an energy. I don't really use, if I see someone, I might go, oh my gosh, that person's beautiful, but I'm like, and then I find I catch myself. And I'll say, oh, that person's attractive. Or I tend not to use the word beautiful like that. In that sense, I find I will say they're more attractive, or as you said, like they can be easy on the eye. But when it comes to them two words, especially ugly though, I find I only use that to describe a person within themselves. I find I can't, like those two words that I do struggle to use on an aesthetic level, because I couldn't walk past, I'll say a person is, I don't find them attractive, or it might be deemed unattractive, but I don't feel like I could walk past somebody and be like, yeah, they're ugly. It's not within them.
No, that's something. Because I think it depends, because as a vessel, this is a beautiful creation, no matter what we do or what. So if you look at the mechanisms of what we are, it's beautiful. The setup of it, the level of intelligence, you know, the level of structure and all this stuff. Whether you're ugly personality-wise or not, or looks-wise or not, this vessel is fucking beautiful.
The problem is that we don't really see ourselves.
Yeah.
We see ourselves.
Mirrors, cameras.
We do not see.
We don't see.
If we identified with spirit, with energy, with consciousness, and knowing that that is us somewhat in our highest form, there's no need to carve up yourself to look a certain kind of way. Because once you identify with that, you're already walking like you are it. And when you are it, there's nothing to change. It changes within it, like it changes within itself. It gets higher and higher. This, like, as you said, for what it does, for how it keeps us going and functioning and how it's connected to everything else, that's the beauty. How we look is, okay, yeah, as you said, the optics, great. But these are deceiving. These are the problem. Because you can't, like, in this realm, you can't actually see it for what it actually is. Because if you did, you would know that this is a distraction. Like, as you said, it's the heart. If your heart's rotten, you're rotten. Because what you're putting out is going to be rotten. Even if you're, like, smooth talking and projecting this, oh yeah, love is life and life is love. No, you're rotten. I hear you, but I feel you too. You just don't know that I feel you. You get what I mean? So I feel like if people just identify with spirit, with consciousness, with energy, as you said, when you look at the thing about a child is their energy. Their energy is beautiful. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, but we don't lose that as adults. We just get blinded.
I say blinded by your eyes, deafened by your ears.
Right.
But
Jeez. That was dope, man.
Hey.